you are all singers, but very few of you want to pay attention to what spreadsheets tell you, to what break-even talks about. I was glad to hear he has an accountant, because some people would look at that as an accessory, yet he's the one who comes back with the good or bad news about a gig, the reality. What we do at Credit Sour. What Credit Sour is actually, it's a lending platform that does alternative finance. And why is it clustered with Homeboys? Because of the problem we saw. Homeboys has a full set of services, including studios, and we'll see talent going broke. Someone just does a quick hit, and before you know it, there's a BMW on the forecourt. And then you ask yourself, what's going on? Yeah? So we are here, we are like the funding arm, the financing arm, but we are here to actually help you actually raise the money. Credit Sour is unique in the sense that we don't just give money, but we actually take the trouble to understand what talent is there, and more importantly, more than the talent, we say talent is 20%. It's the work behind the talent that's 80%. If you just have talent and no work behind it, you're like a one-trick pony. You can't have a circus. You need a full complement, all right? And Homeboys provides that complement. So what Credit Sour actually does is a platform. We have several services. One of them is we do credit repair. Some of you may have worsened your credit rating through your past mistakes, and you don't know how to clean up your credit history. We do that. It's the first of its kind in Kenya, and I dare say in this part of Africa. We also do credit aggregation. Credit aggregation means, as a music producer, when you are showing signs, how do you choose the right credit? So we have several lenders who talk to us. So what we do is we traffic them through you. The service has become so popular that actually our biggest client base are not musicians. They are salaried people, because there are people with mortgages saying, how can I reduce my cost of credit? But we actually saw the need within this sector. And yes, he's right, I'm not a musician, I'm actually a banker and an accountant. So I tend to put on glasses and be the boring one. But I like to interact, because at the end of the day, I say, when all is said and done, and the party is over and you're picking up the pieces, what's left in the bank account, That's what really counts at the end of the day. Thanks.
Oh, great. I mean, so this actually started, Credit Sour started because of the entertainment industry, not other people. So like the biggest clients, the majority of clients are musicians and artists.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a great service. Like how long does it take to sign up?
No, it's quick. You actually go to the platform www.creditsour.co.ke. You create your profile under a borrower. You get a credit report, and before you know it, you'll get 3 or 4 lenders who have studied that and look at your loan request, and then they say we can lend you X. But once you put your what do you call it, your profession as being a musician, they might ask for more questions because it's alternative finance. I dare say Credit Sour, what also makes us different is we also take alternative collateral. We take loyalty points, for example, for security for loans, even bonga points. Because as he says, when they come to the studio, some of them literally walked there because they couldn't fuel the car, But we can see the talent, it's just that they didn't have that 80% of the infrastructure the first time around. So we help them pick themselves up.
This is very important. Credit Sour, it's very, very important, because I'm sure most of you don't know, but as a musician, you cannot just walk into a bank and borrow money. Do you know that? As a musician, very few banks, I think 1 or 2 in this country can give you, a loan rather. Just imagine. So music is not like a profession. Normal banks, they'll tell you, no, you don't have a company. I could get because of Southeast Soul Entertainment. But as an individual, as a musician, you just walk into a bank and give your bank statement. Oh, this month you made 70, 80,000, 500,000. They look at you. You write musician, so X.
So it's very important, bank statements, you need to have a bank account, you need to actually approach this as a business. I've had musicians, situations when you're booking an artist and some artists don't even have bank accounts. So I'm like, how am I supposed to deposit the money? I mean, you're dealing with large amounts of money, nobody's walking around with cash anymore, people have no bank accounts, they have no banking history. You need to come out as an entity basically, right?